Hello, YouTube. It's your boy, B3, and I'm back with another movie reaction review. Last time we reviewed Aquaman, and I figured, hey, let's do the very next movie in the lineup, SHAZAM! When they announced that SHAZAM himself was getting a movie, I was so excited because I didn't think he'd be a priority. You know, to be completely honest, I thought we'd get movies of many other characters before we got a movie of SHAZAM. But we got a SHAZAM movie. And to be completely honest, I absolutely adored it. I thought it was great. I loved it. Much better than Aquaman. If you saw my Aquaman review, you know what I think of Aquaman. I thought it was okay. But SHAZAM, very good. You know, it's a comedy. It's a straight-up comedy. And I feel like the first time you watch a comedy, it should almost always be with somebody. Comedies are enjoyed to their full extent with other people. So I watched it with my mother. She and I like to watch movies together. She's got a pretty good taste in movies. So we watched it. We loved it. Billy Batson, great. It was cast so well. It was cast so well. They did a great job casting this. I thought it like it referenced the universe enough, but it was still its own story. And it was kind of believable. You know, if a kid got superpowers, this probably would be how they'd act. I'm not gonna lie. It's how they'd act. And it's just so funny. It's so funny. It's great. Like at the very end when Superman shows up. God, that was so funny. Oh my gosh. Insane. Absolutely insane. But it was very funny. The action was well done. It specifically followed the SHAZAM Volume 1 story from the New 52, which I have reviewed on the main channel. Except they took Black Adam out of it and made Sivana the main villain. And then they hinted at Mr. Mind, which I absolutely did not expect. That fucking caterpillar motherfucker. I can't believe he's in the DCEU, Worlds of DC. That's insane to me. But I love it. Oh my god. So, we get a little setup for Black Adam because he's supposed to get his own movie, and then I guess he's supposed to fight SHAZAM in a sequel after that, which I'm looking forward to. Black Adam, one of my favorite supervillains of all time. More of an anti-hero these days. He just wants to kind of protect his nation, and that's all he really cares about. He's a real nationalist. But he can still be seen in a villainous light a lot, to be completely honest. He's not a good guy. So, can't wait for a Black Adam movie. Hopefully that'll be fun. I expect it to be more serious than this film. But enough about upcoming movies, quote unquote. If Warner Brothers can ever get their acts together. Because lots of their movies are kind of like on the drawing board, and they can't get them off the drawing board, and they're having a lot of behind the scenes trouble over there with DC. Luckily, Joker looks good. But SHAZAM was really funny. His suit in the movie looked straight out of the New 52. They made his cape shorter to be more like it was classic. But the rest of him just looked straight out of the New 52. He really did. The Rock of Eternity looked great. The CGI was good in this movie. I did not think it was bad. We got to see the 7 deadly sins. You know? Pretty dank. Pretty memes. So, I liked how Dr. Sivana's powers were very much like SHAZAM's, but not exactly. In the comic, he had that magic eye and stuff, but he didn't really do anything. And I think they brought him back for the SHAZAM solo title that's currently running, but I haven't read any of that, sorry. I just read the New 52 stuff. That was in the back of Justice League. Hit that like button if you can hear my cat scratching in her litter box. But I mean, it was faithful to the tone of that story, you know what I mean? Kind of faithful to the themes of family. And Sivana wasn't the best villain. I'm not going to sit here and lie. Sivana was not the best villain. But he did seem to also have, like, a bad history with family, like Billy Batson did. So there was almost a little, like, Billy could empathize with his own villain. And that was nice. That was nice to see. I totally predicted this is a big spoiler, that he would spread his powers out to his family, because that's exactly what happened in that comic. And also, they made action figures of all the family members in their superpowered forms. So so that would have given it away anyways, even if that didn't happen in the comics. But yeah, this was a fun movie. You know, they really focused on the comedy and the character moments, and that was good. There wasn't that much action, but there didn't need to be. That wasn't the point. I think the Aquaman movie could have learned a lot from this, because in our Aquaman review we talked about how the Aquaman movie didn't focus on character that much. They wanted action more, and they could have had a great dynamic between Aquaman and Orm if they would have taken the more emotional route that the comic did. But they didn't want to make an emotional movie. But this was an emotional movie. And there were some parts of this movie that were straight up sad. Because for most of this movie, you're laughing, right? You're laughing, you're laughing, you're laughing. And then boom, Dr. Sivana murders a fucking boardroom full of people using fucking demons. And it was horrifying. And it was extra horrifying because the scene right before it made you laugh so hard. So that made the scene after it even scarier. And then you're laughing, you're laughing, you're laughing, you're laughing. Sad orphan shit. Out of nowhere. And then it's like, oh, now I feel even sadder for him because I was even happier a second ago. So I got brought down even further. They really worked that tone. They really worked that tone for all it had. You know what I'm saying? They did. They sure did. Wow. It was a great movie. It might be the best movie of the DCEU. I might actually like it more than Wonder Woman. And y'all know I fucking loved Wonder Woman. I thought the third act was a little weak, but I thought it was a great film. I think this might actually be better. It might actually be better than Wonder Woman. Wow. So yeah. I guess that's it for DC movies until Joker. I am hyped out of my fucking mind for Joker. One of my favorite teaser trailers of all time is the Joker teaser trailer, fun fact. And I like how they haven't shown much in trailers. They had that first trailer that they called teaser, even though it was long enough to be a real trailer. And then they had the final trailer, and that was like it. Those were the only 2 Joker trailers. And I liked that. Lots of movies will make like 5 trailers, and they show too much shit, but Joker's keeping it on wraps, dude. I like it. The acting looks great. I'm excited for Joker. But until then, I can bide my time by shopping at ComicsPlusOfMacon.com. That's right, our sponsor's back. Back already? Whoa! So go check out ComicsPlusOfMacon.com. Use coupon code HuntRocksMySocks for YEET 10% off your order. All the information for that is in the description below. It'll have a link to the website as well as the coupon code, how it needs to be typed out. So that's it. Thank you all once again. I'll see you later. SHAZAM!